All right. Red Punisher prison, Red Punisher non-prison, whatever you want to call it in modern. 22 lands, a set of lightning bolts, set of eidolons, set of rabble masters, set of force of rages, set of simian spirit guides. Then we shrunk down on Torbrans. We have Chandras, Hazards, Koth, Pashalik Mons, Legion Warbosses, Krenkos, Harsh Mentors of Braids, Bone Crusher Giants. When you guys are ready, we will hit play. All right, you're ready. Let's go play some Magic. Remember, whenever you're talking, you're not dead. We're not dead. We're not dead. We're not dead. Wow, we have 5 trophies. We're doing so well, everyone. We're doing so well. Playing all these weird janky decks, and then suddenly we get 5 trophies somehow. Huh. Strange how that happens. I wonder if we can tighten up our plays tonight and do it just enough so that we can win the game. Keep in mind that this build does not have Blood Moon main, which is a bit interesting for some, because Blood Moon right now is actually pretty good. But enough of that. Let's go ahead and play some Magic. We found our opponent. Let's get rolling. Took us 20 minutes to get the cards, plus the time that it was off stream as well. Got to remember, by the way, everyone, this client has some strange noises. 2 lands. We have the draw. We're gonna go ahead and keep this. We can ditch a Chandra. We'll ditch the non-fancy Chandra. We'll go ahead and see if we can get this Eidolon down, then some Goblins. The Chandra art is nice. Zale opened this, I think, or Evan, or someone did. Someone did. I don't know if it was Evan or Zale, but one of them did, and they handed it over because it was the tax. Whew. You like the other art better? I only have one of these, so. Talking about Blood Moon being good, by the way. There's something that's really bad right now. Pashalik, Mons, and Krenko are up next. Hopefully we find one of those. Had to be Evan? Maybe it was Evan. I probably yelled at him like, oh, give me that one. Please. I've donated 300 chests to you. Can I have Chandra? Gotta pay the troll toll? Maybe. Maybe. Amulet of Vigor here. It's a shame we don't have Blood Moon main. It is relatively good in this matchup. It's okay, though. So, we're floating 2 mana here. This is probably Explore, Dryad, or Azusa. They didn't have anything on turn 1. There's Azusa. They take 2. So they can Titan next turn if they would like. So we'll see if we die to a Titan very quickly here. Problem with the list against Titan list is we are a bit unfavored because we play so many aggressive cards. We don't have the bridge that we would kind of need for this matchup. But bridge aside, we'll be fine. Opponent finds a Selesnya Sanctuary. Moon is in the sideboard. We have 6 of them. 3 and 5 in this build. It's usually 5 or 6. Red Punisher Goblins is what we're playing. They have a field here. Alright, we do hit our land here, which is great. I get to play something down. It's probably going to be a Titan. I guess we'll play Krenko down here, because Krenko can threaten more Goblins. We'll just have to wait and see here. They have plenty of mana, though. They can certainly play a lot here. Floats 3, plays Sanctuary or the Simic Growth Chamber. They could easily pick up like this card so that that comes into play untapped, so that they have haste. We might be getting hit for an absolute ton here. By the way, we've thought about playing Amulet Titan because we're pretty sure we could play it pretty well. But I've heard it's a difficult list to play. Selesnya Sanctuary. That's a lot of mana. They can play 1 more land this turn. That was the 2nd land. Summoner's Pact. They'll probably feel inclined to go get some basic forests, I would expect. Titans played. They have Sanctuary in hand plus the Slayer's Stronghold. They're going to go get, what, Boros Garrison plus a basic forest. They'll probably pop this up to their hand, play the Slayer's Stronghold, and then give this haste, swing in, get 2 more lands, probably Teleria West plus a bounce land, and pass the turn back to me with Teleria West in hand and pretty much ready to kill me the following turn. Sounds right? Sounds right. We all agree. We all agree that that is the line for them to be playing here. There's Boros Garrison plus that. Oh, Radiant Fountain, not Forest. My opponent likes to live on the edge. I guess when they attack, they can go get their other forest here. This is turn 3, by the way. Slayer Stronghold. Tap a little bit of this. Give this a little bit of hasty. Smack me around. 8 damage coming through. Get some lands back. Teleria West plus basic forest. Pass the turn. Turn 3, deal 8 to me. Turn 3, deal 8 to me. Have 7 lands in play. Plus Field of the Dead will now trigger. They have the Radiant Fountain. They've already played once, so they gain 2 life as well, and they'll gain 2 more life next turn. I don't like our chances either. We essentially needed Blood Moon on turn 3 to have any hope here. And we didn't. So, yeah. Oh, there's the Teleria. Oh, they get a Vazufa to copy. To copy Simic Growth Chamber, bounce Teleria West. Copies of Gemstone Caverns. That's legit. That's just them, like, flexing on us. It'd be so funny if I could top deck a Blood Moon right here. We would win the game. But, alas. It's in the sideboard. I don't know why they copied Gemstone Caverns. They're silly. Turn 3 kill from our opponent, though. Let's fix this, shall we? Shall we? Alright. Harsh Mentor's not very good here. We'll take a pair of those out. Krenko's not good. Pashalik Mons is not good here. Koth is not very good here. Kind of want to try the ley lines, but they just go get not a Valakut. They just go get the Field of the Dead instead. Tempted to shave 1 Bone Crusher Giant for 1 extra smash to smithereens. Removing the amulet is so much more important than removing the creatures. We could probably safely remove a Force of Rage instead for the smash. Could even remove probably the second one. Probably. Could also go down 1 Gemstone Caverns here. You know what? Let's go down 1 Gemstone Caverns for an extra smash here. We're dropping our curve ever so slightly. And let's see what we can do here. If we can turn 1 Rabble Master, I'll do that. If we can turn 2... I don't know, Chandra, it's a possibility, but we'll be definitely looking for some Blood Moons here. We can look for some Blood Moons, although this is a relatively fast hand. Let's keep this. This is actually fairly fast here. Turn 2 Rabble Master into turn 3 Legion Warboss is not bad, especially being able to kill something on turn 1 if they were to play it. We do need a land for that all to work out, but I think we'll be in tip-top shape here. I feel strongly that we'll get a land, even though I took 1 out. We've passed the turn back to our opponent, and they're sitting there pondering their beginning combat step. There you go, opponent. Ancient Stirrings is their play here. See what they get here. It's not an amulet turn 1, which is good for us. Castle. Castle. Extra Rabble Master. Well, if we hit our land, we're in great shape. If we don't, things could get a little awkward here. But it's still a relatively fast clock. Tribe Scout, tap land. This is a great bolt target. Kind of want to braid it instead. They didn't play an amulet here. Let's go ahead and braid this. Scoot it out of the way. Swing for damage and pass turn. This allows this bolt to go upstairs if they don't have a creature to play here. Castle's been played. Azusa? Dryad? Azus has been played. No follow-up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just kill Azusa. They didn't follow that up with anything. And in we go for damage. If we would have found lands on curve, we'd be fine. But alas, we didn't. Alright. We don't look like a Blood Moon deck at all, and they actually probably kept something that blows up a Blood Moon, so I'm pretty happy with our aggressive play there. No need to mulligan from Blood Moon all the time. Castle's going to be brought back in. Let's go ahead and drop 1 Force of Rage. Force of Rage is interesting. It does kill a lot of things. Let's drop 1 Chandra here. Now we'll aggressively look for a Blood Moon, because we'll be on the draw. This is a pretty good hand, actually. It's a turn 1 Rabble Master. Alright, we're going to go for it. And we're going to actually ditch a mountain here, because everything after the Rabble Master is 2 mana. This seems relatively gas here. We'll hope they don't lead with an amulet, but if they do, I'll hold Simeon and we'll go ahead and smash. No reason to try to force it too much. They don't lead with anything relevant here, and we do top deck our land. We'll go ahead and be playing a turn 1 Rabble Master this game and seeing how this goes for us. At most, they'll have 2 mana this coming turn. 2 mana being amulet down, bouncy land, untap, bounces Teleria West, and then they have the 2 mana. So at most, they'll have a 2/2. Goblins going in here, and we'll pass the turn. If it is an amulet, we get to smash it for 3 damage and get in. Probably not having to worry about a blocker here. Fast starts, fast hands. That's what we're all about here. All right. Bone Crusher Giant moves up here because that's a threat I want to kill. Out it goes. We'll then attack for all the damages. And we'll pass turn. What do you got here for us, opponent? They need something. Ancient Stirring is not it, by the way. We have so much damage right here. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. That ain't it, Chief. Bolt their face. Amulet. Destroy this. Smash it. Woo! Damage. You better have a land, opponent. If we go to end step here, it's bolt face, smash this, swing in, win the game. Okay, they got a bouncy land. Golgari Rot Farm. Bouncing, basic forest. Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and bolt them. They've F6'd. I don't care much about anything here. I'm just gonna smash and swing for lethal. GG's, opponent. GG's. Turn 3 kill. You can do it, and so can I. Nice. Burn, eat your heart out. Exactly. My opponent is allowed to turn 3 me, then I am allowed to turn 3 my opponent. Just gotta have the right sequencing of cards. They still probably brought things in for our Blood Moon. It's sort of why Blood Moon's not necessary game 1, because you could have starts like that, which should beat a reasonable set of decks. Not all ones. Any spot removal there on Rabble Master just ruins that kind of line. It's good. Easy clap, indeed, Odysseus. Easy. Woohoo! 6 months, Odysseus back. Getting that slime ball all chewed up. How's it going? Welcome back. Thank you for the appreciated sub there. Keeping our subs up. We have so many things to give away. And now with everything in the world, how it is and how it's happening, it's kind of halted all that. So we're going to just have to have a bonanza of things once we get that going. I only have 1 prime, so I have to throw it around to different months. Sounds reasonable. All right, what do we have here? We have Pashalik Mons here and Legion Warboss. We have 2 4-drops and a braid. We're playing first against an unknown opponent. All right. This is a weaker hand, but I have a feeling my opponent's a creature one, just because, I don't know. I have a gut feeling about it. I appreciate, though, the prime being thrown this way, Odysseus. Thank you so much. Oh, they're a creature deck. Just an interesting creature deck. Let's see how we do here. Got him. We gotta repeat this again. Apparently, when I was recording everything, we were running into all these random decks. And now that we're in prime time, we're running into prime time. Interesting. Let's lead with the Legion Warboss here. This will work really nicely with Torbran. At least more so than the others. It is Deja Vu, although what if Foothills is like a 2 of or a 1 of? It's kind of interesting to see this. I'm expecting our opponent to have an Azusa here, plus bouncy lands. So that'll get interesting. My opponent will probably ramp slightly here. I'm going to fetch probably Breeding Pool. It does feel like Deja Vu, though. Bonus Forest. Very afraid of Blood Moon. I respect that. I respect that. We're going to lose our voice, too. Castle. Azusa? Azusa. Some respect. Part of me really wishes I had the bolt open. Oh. Dryad. Never mind. The bolt would not have happened. Okay. 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 I kind of want to just kill this. We're going to probably run into a Titan here. Killing it and putting a Titan into play means that I can Torbran and Lightning Bolt after an attack and they chump block one of my Goblins. It was a pretty good draw. Chandra is one of the few ways that I actually kill this Dryad. She makes interesting noises now, too. Let's attack. Everything's going in. Swing, swing, swing. Mentor, mentor, mentor. Mentor the one that's been here a lot longer than the one that's got haste. What do I think of the new MTGO sounds? They're causing lag on the server. They're misplaced. They're inconsistent with the UI. And we're about to win the game. But anyway. This guy's going to be pretty painful for my friend over there. Amulet. Amulet. Oh my gosh. We can just do it all here. Torbran. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. They're super swell. Totally agree. It's a lot of damage, opponent. That's a bolt. Oh, wait. It's more than a bolt. Up for damage. Take 4. Swing with the team. Take 1,000. Bolt ya. Take more thousands. Make sure we get all this damage in. And I am going to bolt. I don't care if they know. I don't care. Take it all. That was a turn 5. They're at -11. Have it, opponent. Eat your heart out. 2 smashes. The Blood Moon's in again. Let's just play the same way that we did before. Let's see here. I took Harsh Mentors out last time. I took a Chandra out, although that seemed to play well. Let's take Koth out. Gemstone. Pashalik Mons. Krenko. And I believe I took a Force of Rage out. That seemed about correct. Feels like it flowed there. And then in game number 3, we put Gemstone back in and take a Chandra out. Slight variations all around. By the way, Chain Whirler plus Torbran. It's beautiful. It's a moment that you should treasure. Alright, we have a Magus. It's not accelerated. I'm going to go ahead and keep. I'm going to keep because once they play Primeval Titan and we get to Torbran, pitch Force of Rage pitch Torbran, we can kill it. This is going to be finding a basic forest here. Chandra's not bad either. Luke T, thank you for the follow. Bolt here wouldn't be bad. We'll whiff on the bolt. We pick up another Magus. Not very good for us. We'll see if being a little more passive against our opponent plays out well for us. I'm concerned it won't, though. Selesnya Sanctuary. Follows this up with nothing. Lucky for us, we'll have Magus down here. They're going to put that forest back into play. 3 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Please don't have an untapped source, please. They don't have too many untapped sources in their deck. Uh-oh. Slayer's Stronghold. They can make 6 mana here for Titan. Let's hope they Summoner's Pact. They do. Let's hope they don't get their forest correctly. Fingers crossed. Because this is going to hurt. We're going to force a Rage to kill this when it runs in here. Or it won't run in this turn, but it'll run in next turn. Because that should be their turn here. No bounce lands, hopefully for them. Forest and an unknown card here. Should be the 2. If they don't, they're in trouble. If they have a forest in hand, they could bring it out prior to Summoner Pact payoff here. They do find their snow-covered forest. Not in the worst position here. Could be a lot better. But we're not in the worst. Magus in, past turn. As mentioned, we'll force a Rage pitch. Kill Primeval Titan here. The odds on our opponent expecting Force of Rage, absolutely 0. No one expects it. And I can pitch Torbran safely here and still have another Torbran. The following turn I Bone Crusher Giant this and start smacking in for damage. I might even play the extra Magus instead of doing that. They have plenty of mana here already. Nostradamus wouldn't expect the Force of Rage. Let this trigger. This is the great moment here. This is when we need a boom bust and just take out one of the forests as well. I was here. No one expects what we're about to do to them. More forests. That's pretty good. They do need those forests. Aha! I would like to enter blocks here. Yum. Titan tastes so good. Assigning damage. We'll take a little bit of damage, but they lose their Titan here. It's Tribe Scout. They didn't put anything interesting into play, in my opinion. 4 mana Karn. Down ticks here. Well, at least I get to Chandra and Bone Crusher Giant possibly here. They're going to go get a Worm Coil. Holy crap. All right, well, we can deal with this. I believe in ourselves. At least I get to kill Karn here. We get to do it in style. Chandra. And we will kill Karn, by the way. Karn's frightening. That was a play? It was a play. Go ahead and stomp Karn here. We're going to go ahead and swing Magus in. Gets rid of Karn. They have Worm Coil plus Unknown card currently. Torbran plus a down tick of Chandra does kill the Worm Coil engine. We do have Smash as well in the deck somewhere. And we do have a Braids. So this isn't totally going to kill me here. Attacks for 1 at Chandra. Maybe they'll forget to play this. That'd be silly. We need that land drop, though. If we don't hit the land drop, we're going to be in a weird spot here with this Worm Coil engine. Worm Coil's been played. What else do we have here? A Zeus has been played. Well, Zeus I don't care about. Ooh, this is a little awkward. That's alright, though. Bone Crusher plus Eidolon into play and pass the turn. We can use Bone Crusher plus Eidolon to block Worm Coil. Yes, they're going to gain some life here, but I'm going to protect Chandra. Klogarg, what's up? How you doing? No attacks. How are you? Happy Friday. Been a while, it has. It has. Alright. 6/6 coming in. We're definitely going to double block here. If they have a removal spell, they have a removal spell. Well, quarantine time? How are you? I'm doing okay. Quarantine's catching up to us. For sure. For sure. Alright. We block all that. They gain some stuff. They get these little dudes here, too. These little fancy worms. We have a Baloth. Alright. Do hit our land drop. That's nice. We could play Torbran down. Torbran down. I could block the Death Toucher. Or no, I would kill the Death Toucher. We have a Baloth to deal with too. If I went up for damage here, I could play Torbran down. I can block one of these. They still kill it by swinging with the other two. So is it better to remove one right now? Probably. Probably better to remove the Death Touch one. Oh, this Baloth's kind of a problem. But with Torbran down, just about anything I draw should kill that. Let's go ahead and slam Torbran here and let's get rid of Death Touch. I like this line here because the extra Magus can block the Baloth. We're keeping them off of Slayer's Stronghold in these fields, which could easily kill me. We need to avoid another Titan. The other thing that could happen here is if they don't attack with enough things, then we could chump this with Torbran and then work this up while also playing Magus to defend. We'll see how they want to go about this. I think they should swing both of these, though. They only swing the one. Do we want to try to keep Chandra here? If I block with Torbran, we do trade. I won't trade in the future, though. And just say okay to this. I think Torbran plus, say, a Rabble Master off the top is just really, really devastating. Although I'd like to keep Chandra here, I don't think it'll matter. Another Primeval Titan, so that's not very good. Say we top deck a Bolt. Magus plus the Bolt kills Titan. Could be a thing. There's that Rabble Master we were talking about. Let's go ahead and play Rabble Master and swing in. They might hesitate here to block with Primeval Titan because 1 damage plus the Bolt here could be lethal to their Titan. And they've got to be aware of that. Doesn't care. Does care. It's almost worth just jumping with Azusa here. You're not playing anything extra out. I like this trade. That's a smart trade. Well played. Okay. Looks like we're going to just have to hunker down and take a lot of damage here. Ancient Stirrings. Hitting Karn would be a problem. We might lose to a Karn. Maybe they'll just hit a land for me. Amulet I don't care about. Okay. So they have Amulet plus Unknown card here. They have not played a land this turn. Can I easily take 10 here? I think I can take 10 here. It's like super dangerous, but I think I can. Looking for a Bolt off the top. Magus plus the Bolt gets rid of the Primeval Titan. And then I can block the Baloths in some fashion. Eidolon. Well, Eidolon's not very good, to say the least. Swing with the Goblin here. Looks like we're gonna have to play the whole Torbran blocks plus like Magus and then Rabble Master blocks here or something like that. All right, Odysseus, you take care. We will hopefully do well in this league. We're trying very hard. What are we sitting at here for a record? We're up a game. It's always good. So it's going to be block, block, and then block here. We take 0. Then we can Eidolon, Rabble token, block this worm. Caraduli, duel. Hello. How's it going? Lord Lolo, what's up? How you doing? This is an interesting attack from our opponent. Puts Azusa backwards 1. I do like this attack. This is a good attack from our opponent. So we're going to have to take the 3 here. Did you try a Saw deck using the new, when you sacrifice a permanent cards in Modern with Festivals and Baubles, Greater Gargadon? I did not, following that train of thought, I did not play a deck that sounds like that. Alright, we're blocking here to not take anything from Primeval Titan. We're blocking here because this will trade. We do have to take the 3 lifelink. We're going to go to 3. We're going to have Goblin plus Eidolon here as options. We have an Azusa to worry about, and we have whatever in their hand. So we're down to 3. Board's fairly clear, though, from where we were at. A Tribe Scout's been played, and an unknown card remains. Alright. Instead of playing Eidolon, I'm going to go ahead and play Simian Spirit Guide, because playing Eidolon could be a death threat to us. No attacks here. We've got a double block over here and single block one of these. Ah, Zale's kind of answered it. Read Zale stuff. And if you ask a question, don't have us muted. Don't have us muted. All right, this is nice of them to block in this, or attack in this fashion. Now I get to trade easily here. We're in for the long haul here against our opponent. I'm afraid to play this Eidolon. Playing the Eidolon just screams bad things. I also hate blowing up this amulet here. Do I play this Eidolon now? I guess I do. Alright, we'll play the Eidolon out. We'll be empty-handed. No attacks here. I have them all the way down to 20. The fact that they haven't killed me and we're on turn 11, I think, is already a victory. And the fact that we've killed 2 Primeval Titans seems like a victory as well. Let's go ahead and attack with the Eidolon past turn. They're not going to kill this. There's 0 reason for them to kill this. Ooh. I like that. There was 0 reason for them to block that. They're at 29 life. If anything, seeing that, next turn I would just be like, alright, I attack you for 2. What do they have? What do they have? Bone Crusher this and then play the Stomp in? No way. No way this is working. What do they have? Do they have, like, everything that destroys enchantments or something, and bridges and artifacts? Maybe they can only put engineered explosives on 2? I don't know what's going on. I have not really looked at the list with Mayhem Devils. Alright, we got another Primeval Titan to beat. Force of Rage would be nice here. I think a Chandra wouldn't be too bad as well. Bolt would be fine here. Stone, Bone Crusher Giant would be fine here. Another Magus is fine. An Eidolon's okay. Blood Moon's okay here. Now I can double block Bone Crusher plus Magus. I have a feeling they have something that kills this Blood Moon, though. We're still dead with Force of Rage? How are we dead with Force of Rage? They attack and I cast Force of Rage and block. What? Trample? Oh. Shh. Math is for blockers. Wait, I'm blocking. Well, they can attack and I can go to 2. We have the blockers. No, we're the blockers. Well, I'm obviously priced into blocking this, and it is a double block here. I'm very afraid of something that just blows this the Blood Moon away. But maybe I'll get lucky, and they literally have nothing here or something. I don't know. All right. Double block it down. At least have the ruins to activate. Not that that's very exciting. I suspect a bounce land here at some point. We'll see. 4. There's the Force of Vigor. Oh boy. Oh boy. Amulet. Oh no. Oh no. So we know they're playing Force of Vigor here. Larry West. Game 3 indeed. We'll let them do all of this. It's more actions on them. Makes their last game need to be a little bit more paced. They go get a Dryad, by the way, because we've blown up so many Primeval Titans. They're sick of it. Dryad here gets to play an extra land, gets to Valakut me and kill me. It'll be hopefully the first trigger, but they decide to put it in the last trigger here. Alright, they got me. Quick, boil, boil. Alright, they don't have much that targets me. Not a whole bunch. Rabble Master. Alright, so Gemstone Cavern in, Chandra out is what we've been doing. Do we feel comfortable doing that? I feel less comfortable about these Eidolons, honestly. I know it's quick, but Force of Rage over an Eidolon is probably just more damage. No, an uncounterable fling does not exist. By the way, we got through Primeval Titan twice there, plus a Wormcoil engine. We obviously had to top deck a little bit nicely there, but just want to point that out. We're gonna keep this hand. This hand can do some really magical things. It's relatively aggressive. Has the Blood Moon, has the Lightning Bolts, has the Rabble Masters. Opponent's at 8. They've got to make fast decisions as well. We're at 19 minutes. Essence Harvest is the card you're looking for, but it's in black. Costs 3 mana. Alright, they've got their amulet. We're going to go ahead and smash that pretty immediately here. There's that Eidolon I kind of didn't want. Smashed away. Now we can Rabble Master. Or Blood Moon. We'll decide soon. Vesuva copying Mountain? I should copy my Mountain. That'd be funny. Extra Lightning Bolt. I don't think I could be in too much trouble here. I'm going to Rabble Master before Blood Mooning, and then we'll look to Blood Moon or Bolt. Why do I keep Eidolon in? Because I have no other good cards. A Dismember here. Alright, we'll take the Dismember. We did get a Goblin token here, and we're going to put them to 12. My opponent is definitely hurting here if they are playing that. They'll be at 12, technically 6 with 2 Lightning Bolts here. Another forest here, Zusa. Let's play an Eidolon past the turn. We'll worry about our Blood Moon later. We can double bolt something as well. An Eidolon attacking in is pretty nice. They'll also take damage if they're playing small things here. There's a Rex Sage. Destroys my enchantment. We'll wait on bolts here still. Go ahead and play a Blood Moon here. Past turn. I'm looking for Torbran so that these are then lethal. So if I can find Torbran, we're good. Or if I can get them to 6 somehow and do 4 more damage somehow. Here's Karn. So what's Karn gonna go get? Wormcoil? Liquid Metal Coating. I can wait for my draw step here. I'm also not worried about a liquid metal coating so much. Alright, looks like I'm going to have to bolt Karn here. Let the card in their hand be a dead one. Needing pretty much anything here. Land drop, and they have liquid metal coating. They should probably just play that down. Come on, let's not flood here. Come on. Come on, deck. 2 more bolts. Stomp. Chandra. Hazoret. Torbran. Eidolon. Anything. Ooh. Okay. That's getting somewhere. That can kill a Titan if we see one. It doesn't get through these, though. Wonder if I'm supposed to bolt to Zusa and start getting in here. Can wait. Ooh, okay, we're getting close. We're getting close. Yes, I know they trample, but it kills it. I need them to not be these. I need them to, like, attack or something. Swing with everything? I could. I will. I will. Yes. Damage. Whoosh. We're good now. Or that too. I was looking like for Torbran or something. They can't dismember these. They'll take too much damage. Plus we have 2 lightning bolts open. Just send it in. All the damage. Block, block, take 3, 6, 7. Double bolt. Bolt to bolt to bolt. 3 damage we'll get through. And Goblin is 4. Bolt, bolt. This works too. We did it. We did it. Oh, there we go. I was looking for like just something like this where I could remove this and then play it out and swing with Goblin. There we go. Woo! Victory. Playing this Punisher. Looking pretty good. Pretty good. Losing our voice. What's up, Rogue Goblin? How's it going? The giant killer we are. We are. Let's play first. We can keep this. A lot of red spells here. Shame we don't have our other color. Stomping Ground. I will bolt a bird. I will smash a bird. Oh, search for tomorrow. Okay. Legit. Then we're gonna Eidolon first. Let's go. Eidolon will do some extra damage here, that's for sure. If we get the land, we're gonna definitely play a Rabble Master next. Set ourselves up for Torbran in 2 turns. Valakut tapped. No follow-ups here. Kind of tempted to Legion Warboss. I feel like they might have a bolt. So we're going to Legion Warboss. Slightly less damage, but slightly more protective of what we're doing. Next card's Torbran. Following cards Force of Rage and a win. 2 damage to them from Search for Tomorrow off of the Eidolon. They're at 13. We'll see if they can get me. Dryad. This is dangerous. They go down to 11. This is much danger. Much danger. Okay. Blocks 3, gets another. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 would get through. Could they kill me? Yes, they could. Because I'd go to 16 to cast this. Being at 16, if they Titan here, which they probably will. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or if they land plus Scapeshift, they will. If they Titan, they go get 2 Valakuts here and kill me. Because they each see 3. Or they, yeah, they'll all see 2 enter and they'll do 3. So 9, 18, 27 damage. I don't believe I have any other line other than letting the Dryad potentially block the Legion Warboss. Or the Eidolon. Oh, it's going. Trying not to die here. I don't see any reason for them to block if they can kill me next turn. If they don't block the 3/3s, they lose. Let's make them do math. And if somehow miraculously they don't have Titan and they don't fetch correctly or they don't have Scapeshift, then we have a shot at this. 18 to 16 doesn't matter with how much damage they're about to put out. And we go with all. Mentor over here. We have to hope they block the 1/1 or the 2/2s. If they do that, we get in for enough damage. I think we did the math right. So if they block a 2/2, it's 2, 4, 5, plus the 6 is 11. So yes. They must block the elemental. They do so. They're going to go to 1. We have the kill in hand, so... Ironically, the Harsh Mentor would be a kill as well on an activation of Castle, but we didn't have enough mana to play that. 4 mana. They've got Titan. They have to fetch the right lands here. Not to mention they haven't done their land drop for the turn yet. Double Valakut kills us. If they get fancy here and kill off all of our creatures, then we'll Bone Crusher Giant them. Seems unlikely, though. There they are. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. We did a little bit of wrong math. Because it was only the 2 triggering. A little bit of a bummer. Alright, so we've got to beat the Valakut Green Titan version. So we've played Titan, 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 just Amulet, Amulet, and now we're on a Titan Shift build. No land coming in the top 2. Alright, because this is Titan Shift, we're going to consider these ley lines here. The Blood Moon effects as well. We don't need Smash, and we don't need Braids this game. Pashalik Mons and Krenko can, again, sit on the sidelines. They're just happy to be around. Koth is not very good in this matchup. Harsh Mentor is a little more interesting because it could potentially do a little more damage. The Eidolons are decent here. Bone Crusher Giant's probably not as good. We can probably drop a Hazoret, even though it would be fast. We can probably just do 2 ley lines. Although I'm really tempted to do the 3. Giants remove a few weird things that get in our way that are chump blockers. I think we're good with this. I really wouldn't mind just having the ley line in for something else. It may just be like a Chandra out. One singleton Chandra here with the idea that that will remove a Dryad. Otherwise, we just got to get lucky and do enough damage. It's going all right. We apparently are running into the smorgasbord of Titan decks here. All right, we're going to keep this because it is a Blood Moon. It's extremely slow, but it's Blood Moon plus Chandra, and Chandra is our way to remove that pesky Dryad. But this may be too slow, and this may be our first match loss. I'm kind of leaning heavily into Blood Moon here. Search for tomorrow. Suspended. Go ahead, opponent. If I get a Simian Spirit Guide, I will play Chandra first. Otherwise, I'll go ahead and just slam the Blood Moon here. We've lost games, but not full matches to our opponents yet. Search for tomorrow can go get another Forest. Yeah, we're against the Titan. This one just happens to be red-green. Ooh, that was interesting. Went and got a mountain instead of a forest. Dryad? Oh, Bloodbraid Elf. Oh, Summoner's Pact. Please cast that. Darn it. That was exciting. That was exciting. Bloodbraid Elf's an interesting one here. Alright, 4 here. Chandra uptick for damage with the Bolt. Getting rid of their pesky creature past the turn. If they have another Bloodbraid, it gets a little bit awkward here because they can hit him for 3. But we'll get this Force of Rage going ASAP. He didn't cast the Pact. A Dryad's been played here. Basic Forest. No follow-up. Alright. I'm tempted to shoot this. At the same time, I'm tempted to go up here. Alright, we're going to kill this. If they bolt, they bolt. We're going to leave the Force of Rage as the defending for the Primeval Titan that's going to be showing up here soon. We're going to defend for our lives here. There's the bolt. Kills Chandra. Fair enough. Yeah, you don't have to cast the Cascaded card. Farseek. What is this sweet pile? Well, we're playing against a green shifted Titan shenanigans card. But we are playing Red Punisher in Modern. Torbran here plus this is 10. That's 14 damage. We're probably going to just be soft and subtle with our Torbran for a few turns here. Oh, they anger plus anger. Vicious. Okay. Double angers us. Vicious. Vicious. Sup. By the way, not going to confirm it, but MTGO likes to clump cards. Just saying. Alright, show me Titan. Titan's here. We're going to let it get some lands here. I'm going to Force a Rage defensively, probably. Even though it would be a lot of damage the other way. If I find myself with a Bolt, I might entertain aggressive natures of this. We'll go ahead and pass the turn. I hate to be defensive here with the Force of Rage, but that's probably the only way we're getting rid of a Primeval Titan. I think I have to be defensive. Unless I just want to take 6 here. 6 here and then like Force of Rage them. Attack back. You know what? Let's be sneaky. Let's be sneaky. Let's be sneaky. We'll take 6. Bolts are scary, but let's be sneaky. Oh, don't play another one. Oh, what is this? Baloth. Get that out of here. Card. Anything. Any card. Hot dog. How sneaky can we be? Can I just out of nowhere 24 of them? Oh, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go to 1. I'm going to 1. Here we go. Let's hope they just have ramp spells. Going to 1, everyone. Here we go. Going to 1. Don't bolt me. No, Tribe Elder. Okay, can I get a bolt here? Can I bolt or something to remove this? Come on. If this wasn't a Tribe Scout, we would 24 of them right here. Can they not block for me? Can they not block? I wish I had like a crash through here. Because they'll like secure Tribe Elder and blah, 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 blah. Alright, we'll be defensive. Dang it. Now we're at 1. Now it's really awkward. Because I have to block here more appropriately. Dang it. Yeah. Primeval Titan me. Ah, we went for gold and we got stopped by Tribe Scout. I needed a bolt or some other removal spell here. Oh well. It was worth a chance to spin the wheel. Worth a chance to spin the wheel. Gotta block like this because I can't take damage. Here, we'll do this for good measure. For good measure. Oh, did they slow roll the bolts? Oh, okay. Why are they tapping mana to do this? Alright, well, we trade everything. Opponent doesn't have anything. We exile some cool stuff. Bye, Elemental. Well, Eidolon's not a very good card to have here, but my opponent's not doing anything, so... Let's go. Well, it blocks Elf here. They're going to cast this. Yes, it was stopping the measure. Oh, why'd they play Steve? If they didn't play Steve, I would have been fine. Would have 24'd them. Oh well. Steve saves them. Sure. I won't play anything if you don't want to play anything. Find me a 4-drop. I can't believe they skipped their turn there. Bloodbraid Elf. Farseek. They do have Scapeshift in their deck. Okay, now they attack. They waited a turn. That's not nice. That's not nice. There's that lightning bolt I needed a few turns earlier. Ugh. Daggers to the heart. Daggers. We went for gold. We really whiffed too. Bloodbraids are pretty good in that list. Gives you another angle instead of just the Dryad plus the Titan. Oh well, we went for gold. Ah, what I would have killed to get 21 damage on them. Got fool's gold, exactly. I know we let the Titan hit us a few turns. The fact that we doubled up on Force of Rage just made it that much more tempting as well. Anything on the agenda for after this league? I started a bit later. I don't know. Maybe just more of this list for the night, or maybe maybe mill or something. All right, let's keep this cool hand. Turn 2 Krenko, followed by Force of Rage Bone Crusher Giant. Slap our opponent around. Still think this is one of the most underrated cards of the Force group. It shouldn't be underrated. It's a great card. All right, let's set up for Krenko here. Krenko never does anything, but it's okay. Maybe I Bone Crusher Giant this. Burn's kind of a problem for us. We hit a land drop. We'll just naturally kill it. Naturally being that when I play this Bone Crusher Giant, it's played on 2 here. We're not going to rip anything on 3 here. We have a lot of follow-up here. Okay. It's almost tempting to just do a Force of Rage here. It's our top. A Legion Warboss? We'll exile the Simian Spirit Guide. And now I can hit both of these. And I can save Bone Crusher for removal in the future. Let's play Krenko first and see what happens. This game's about to get real wild. Gonna lead with Krenko. Sir Krenko, the Kingpin. My opponent's head is spinning right now. They just saw Force of Rage. They're like, what? Huh? Questions? Yes. Let all your questions be answered. Especially when I play this guy. Hello? They need to bolt it now. Seal of Fire. Well, that kills it too. They know about this Legion Warboss as well. Alright. Well, Legion Warboss. We're gonna offer up all the bad goblins first, and then we'll plan to get the good goblin down next. Not to mention we can do Rabble Master plus Bone Crusher this coming turn. My opponent's still stuck on 1 land. Bolts Warboss. 1, 2, 3. Rabble Master plus Eidolon. Who's the burn deck now? Who's the burn deck now? In for 2, pass the turn. 17 to 18. Second land, Searing Blaze is now online. We'll take some damage to do it, though. What do you want to kill, opponent? I would not want to be in their shoes. I actually think it's funny that I used Force of Rage in pitching our weakest card and kept a really good, strong card here in this matchup. Not to mention I have 2 damage saved up here for later. Goblin Guide. Psh, funny little thing. That's a funny little thing. Take 2. Rift Bolt suspended. Are we going to play defense? We are. Look at that defense. Ooh, look at that card. Excuse me. Goblin Guide out of the way. And let's punch in for, I think, lethal. I'm pretty sure it's lethal here. I could be wrong. Not really doing math. I'm just smashing for damage. 2, 4, 6, 9, 15. Got him. I don't think there's really much we're going to change other than bringing some Leyline of Combustions in. Those should be fun. Harsh Mentors are going to come out here. We're going to take a Krenko and a Pashalik Mons. Actually, let's take a Krenko out, and let's take a Koth out. No, I don't even have to take Koth out. I don't even have to take Koth out. This is great. We're good. I get to keep Pashalik Mons in. Playing against that burn opponent. Feels good. Feels good. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Everything. Keep. Leyline in. Good luck. Good freaking luck. Siri. Oh, Seal of Fire. Oh, Pashalik Mons on time. Just show me 2 more lands and I think we win this game. Like, hard win this game. Actually, you could probably show me 1 more land. That's probably all I need. Probably all I need. Oh, it's perfect. I'm going to lead with Torbran here. And then my opponent's face will die. Sunbait Canyon. Nice. Nice cards. Land. Let's just go ahead and slam good old Simian Spirit Guide. Torbran down. Any and all damage will now take 4 from Leyline. They probably have to double shoot Torbran if they want to kill it. That would be 8 damage, putting them to 12 to double kill Torbran. Fetches Bloodstained Mire. Searing Blaze. Trigger. Take 4. Take another 4. They're at 11. It's feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. I like it. That was worth it. 4 mana, do 8. Sweet. Sweet. Not to mention when this dies. Whenever another goblin. It was 2 cards. 2 cards for them. 1 card for me. We did 8 for the price of 4 mana. And we got 2 of their cards. Oh, the Ape Spirit. Ape doesn't count. Ape never counts. He only counts when it's Monkey Beats. Hits me for 3, they take 2. What else you got? Eidolon. Ooh. Eidolon's an interesting one. We'll go ahead and pass turn here. It looks like we're going to be taking 2 from the Eidolon. I'm going to have to abrade it. That's fine, though. Sacred, or Sunbait Canyon. Definitely going to shoot this. I take 2 either way. 2 either way. I'm fine with taking it in the department of cast, not in the department of damage to the face. Sunbait Canyon again. Skewers me. I take 3. They take 2. Play Castle down. We're going to play our Pashalik Monks and pass the turn. We have Bolt in hand still. They don't have white currently, although it doesn't seem like they've cast very many white cards at the moment. There's a white card. They seem to only be cycling. I'm thinking they're mono red burn. Goblin Guide. Attack me? Let's see what's on top. This could decide everything right here, right now. Shard Volleys taking 2. Killing Pashalik Mons. We deal 1 damage upstairs. We see an abrade off the top. We're going to go ahead and just abrade their Goblin Guide here. We have a bolt that can go upstairs, so if they target me 1 more time, we're in great shape. Top cards are Ruins. We got there. We got there. I'm pretty confident. Bolt them. Play Ruins. We're going to give Ruins the victory here. Ruins is the victory. Although this was pretty good to draw too. Damage. All the damage. I like this list a lot. It's been a little bit since we've played it. I like it. Woo! Happy Friday, everyone. We did outburn burn. That was our main objective there. Outburn the burn opponent. Alright, let's find another opponent here. I feel like my screen is so much brighter. It's probably because I accidentally shut off Flux. We'll put that back on between the next league and this one. It's so bright. My eyeballs are burning. Get it? Ha. 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 So we've only lost to Titan Shift. We've beaten Amulet and we've beaten Burn. Definitely two matchups that I'm pretty happy to beat. Okay. Final match of this league. Are you playing the Super Qualifier? No. No, because that just takes too much time. Well, let's play first. Let's keep this hand. This is great. So much burn in this hand. We're like a mixture of burn and just punishing burn. But no, I'm not playing the Super Qualifier. Those happen at like 1 a.m. local time all the time. I can't stay up that late. I've got things to do. Uh-oh, is it burn again? We'll go ahead and test it. Eidolon first. Our opponent has engaged in conversation. And they say, "What's up?" And I'm like, "Not much, Stu. Not much, Stu." Alright, no actions from our opponent. Makes me a little bit worried. We're seeing double mountains here, nothing else. Floating 2 mana. Oh gosh, Goblin lore. Oh boy. Spin the wheel. Lightning Axe Cathartic. Oh no, Hollowed One. Luckily I have an Abrade for that. Hazard's not a bad one to see. Let's go ahead and Abrade this. Swing in for our damage. Might be able to bolt something out of the way. Looking pretty decent. So we got Mono Red Hollow One. Been a day and a half since I've seen that list. We will bolt likely at end step here, because Bone Crusher and this Horse of Rage we need to get out of our hands for this Hazoret. If they played something too, that'd be nice. Cathartic. Oh boy. Oh. Oh. Oh, Street Wraith. Well, if they do nothing here, we win the game. Oh no. I kind of want to bolt here. Let's bolt. Gets one less card out of hand, and I can almost win with any of these cards. We'll see what burning does to us. We kept this one. This is good card. This is great card. We win with this great card. Yay. I'm so happy. Alright. Looks good. So we got a Hollow One list here. This is definitely one for some of these relics, and we have the smashes as well. I think this one could potentially run a Hazoret as well as a better blocker than, say, like Koth. So Koth is probably out here. These Harsh Mentors are probably out. And probably just Pashalik Mons. Go a little wider with Krenko seems better. Get out. Maybe just bring this Hazoret in and take the Krenko out. What did they say? They've just said, oh, come on. Magic's so laggy now. They said, "What's up?" And I said, "Hey, not much, Stu." And then this is exactly when I cast Force of Rage. Like, I'm so happy. Forcing the win. It's a good one. Good one. All right, why can't I get Hazoret down here? Oh my gosh. Thank you. Krenko, get up here. Thank you. I want to play Chain Whirlers, but I don't think we'll need that. First Strike's pretty sweet, but we got a Braid Smash and Relics to take care of some of the graveyard here. Bone Crusher's Bolts is a little harder for us to kill. Mentors, or the big ones, but, you know, when you get a hand like this, you just go, sounds great, let's play some Magic. Keep. Burning Inquiry is kind of annoying. We'll hopefully not run into that, but what are you going to do if you run into it? Fingers crossed, spin the wheel, and pray. They might be playing the Herald. They probably are because we saw the enchantment. The biggin enchantment. Crap. Alright, spin the wheel. Mess me up. Do it. Rabble Master, Simian Spirit Guide, and Mountain left. Left us with Smash, which isn't, I guess, that bad. I would have liked to have my Simian Spirit Guide instead of this Eidolon, but alas. It is what it is. We're just going to have to slowly go up to 3 and 4 here. But we do have a curve. We have the curve. No turn 2 here? That's not good. They have a Forgotten Cave over here. Guess they forgot what they were doing. Real decks have curves, as they say. Are we going to bolt this Eidolon? It's on their turn. What are we doing here for one? Dismembering this? Oh, Lightning Axe. Okay. Dragon's Claw to the bin. That's not good for them. We're going to do Legion Warboss into Torbran and then just Smash Face. Oh gosh, we're gonna obliterate my opponent. We're gonna absolutely obliterate my opponent here. You know what they said? They said, "What's up, Fluffy?" I'm just gonna be like, I have to attack with it. I have to attack. I wasn't going to attack, but I have to attack. Maybe we won't attack with this anymore. The Adept has been played. Completely fine with us. Oh gosh. Let's just end this poor soul's life. Do I attack with this goblin? No. We were going to respect that the person introduced themselves. They're on one land, and we're about to wreck their face. No. We're going to be nice to this person. They were nice to us. We had a land here. We just end them. Well, we're just going to still end them anyway. I just don't need to attack with this goblin. Respect. Nice is for nerds. 14 yet. Cathartic Reunion. They're asking if I'm putting this on YouTube. You bet we are. You bet we are. Even if they had like 3 hollow ones, we could just decimate the hollow ones as well. Hobo Stew's going to be on Discord. We'll hang out with Hobo Stew later. Thanks for the match. Woo! This will be up soon. That way Hobo Stew can check it out. Exile my Force of Rage tokens. Get that relic down. Blow the world up. Swing in. Hold priority. We got it all. We have so much damage. Nicely done here. 4-1. Getting our W's there with Red Punisher in Modern. Looking pretty hot there. A lot of damage. A lot of damage. Fast damage. They were super dead. Not to mention that we had 2 smashes as well. For the Rubbins. It's never for the Rubbins. Alright, but this was Red Punisher here in Modern. We're toying around with a Pashalik Mons and a Krenko in this list. Not because we think it's appropriate, but more because it was kind of an interesting diversification of our Goblins. And Pashalik Mons with a Torbran out and then a lot of Goblins that they might try to board wipe is kind of an interesting anti-board wipe strategy that we were thinking of. Never really played out there, but hey, you know. Do you like Red Punisher better than Red Prison in Modern? I will answer that, and then we'll clip this out so we can put this on YouTube. The answer is yes and no. Yes and no. I think, personally, I get a better gratification out of playing Red Prison with Karn because I think there's nuances to the deck that I have been playing for now well over many years. It's just satisfying to make the right call, for it to play out correctly, and to be playing the right lock pieces at the right time to really kind of stranglehold that game. But if there was a deck that made me smile the most, and the reason why I play Red Prison or Punisher or Pyro Prison as we like to call it, I play Pyro Prison because of Rabble Master. Rabble Master literally is one of my favorite cards to just play, make a token, and swing. He does everything I want in a Magic card. And so this list is an absolute blast, and I can't but chuckle and laugh, and I probably would be really bad at F&M with it because I would just be kind of snickering the whole time, and that's kind of rude to do to your opponents. However, if there was a difference between the two, I think the one's a little more competitive and a little more focused, and this one's just, I just smile. It's just fun. It has very interesting lines. Still, it's not as, I won't say linear as Burn, but not as to the face or swing, to the face or swing. There's like these weird things you can do with Force of Rage. There's stuff you want to set up. You have the Bone Crushers. You got to sideboard a bit correctly. And you have to with Burn as well. But I think just being able to play Force, Torbran, less Planeswalkers, swing things sideways. This one's that little kid, that little child's heart in me loves swinging these ones in. So I like them equally. I actually don't own Red Punisher in paper. I do own Red Prison in paper, if that sways your thoughts. But this one, the amount of looks you get when you cast a Force of Rage, that's worth it right there.